Now a Channel 2 investigation, part of our mortgage mess that has been largely ignored, and that's mortgages for illegal immigrants. Channel 2's Amanda Rossiter has been tracking the story for months and found one real estate agent who lost his license for putting families in illegal loans.
Well, John, some of these problems started years ago when banks began allowing illegal families to buy homes by not checking the legitimacy of the information that was provided. And that's where our own investigation begins.
This house was everything.
Nicole Griffin is a single mother of two who tried to buy this modest house in Roswell, Georgia, what she called her dream home. She entered this sale agreement with Lorenzo Jimenez and his family, now facing deportation for being in the country without documentation. But the title search brought the sale to a halt because this is the real owner, 6-year-old Estefania Jimenez, and she's owned the house since she was 2. Lorenzo Jimenez had used his toddler's social security number to buy the home. The title wasn't clean, and the sale couldn't go through.
I thought, honestly, who did they pay? How did this happen? And how could this be legal?
No one knows for sure how many fraudulent mortgages are in the hands of illegal aliens. But during the housing boom, just about anyone could buy a house with little documentation.
I don't think it has something to do with illegal aliens.
The real estate agent for Lorenzo Jimenez told us until recently there was no way to verify any borrower information at a closing.
There was no verification of income. It was the stated loans. Pretty much, you made what you say, and on all of those loans didn't even require W-2s or payroll taxes or anything.
Mr. Corliss?
Yes.
So we tracked down the closing attorney on the Jimenez home who denied any responsibility in the deal. He says a grown woman claimed to be Estefania Jimenez at the closing and offered a Georgia driver's license.
Is it your recollection that they gave you some sort of identification?
Oh, I know they did. I know they did. I can say that.
And we tried several times to talk with Lorenzo Jimenez about how he purchased the house, but he didn't want to talk.
It's been a long day.
No, I don't want to talk.
But the more common way illegal aliens purchase homes without a valid social security number is by using what's called a tax ID number.
It's not legal, and there's this rush, I think, out there to move real estate in this volatile marketplace.
They're numbers handed out by the IRS for tax reporting purposes only.
It has become accepted. In fact, if you talk to a number of lenders, they are under the erroneous belief that taking someone's tax ID number and using that in place of a social security number is a legitimate transaction, and it is not.
Take a look at the real estate flyers for these agents. They say, use your tax ID number. Roger says while the illegal borrowers are complicit, the lenders are criminal.
When you have lending agencies out literally advertising, that's no different than if this lending agency was out advertising some other criminal enterprise.
Illegal immigration activist D.A. King says the blame for allowing illegals to purchase homes can be followed right down the money trail to greedy banks.
Are we going to, in fact, bail out and help people who have obtained a mortgage who are here illegally? Are we going to bail out the banks for their illegal actions in making mortgage loans to illegal aliens? Interesting question.
As taxpayers bail out the banks, Nicole Griffin starts over again.
And I would like all American home buyers to be aware of this situation and to be on the lookout. Don't let this happen to you.
Right now, the Jimenez family is facing possible deportation, but still owns that house, and the house is now sitting empty.
Well, I guess we can all hope that the rules will be tightened up as a result of this huge mess with it.
Just a little sliver that gives us an idea of just how big this has gotten.